on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Alec Marsh. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 640.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Popped up, Witt. Hauls it in for the out. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Tristan Casas.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
David Hamilton in the box now as he leaves that one up high. High fly ball out to left field. Blanco in position, puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Rafael.
Here's Rafael Devers. And that one is inside. That's too low. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and today's starter, Zach Penrod. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And that one pulled foul. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Bobby Witt Jr.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
On the ground. Jump throw to first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs.
I got a ball, one strike.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly up with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. Inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. The 0-2. And that one upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one missing low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. Inside, almost got him. Fair ball. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Jonathan India coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing third base, number 6.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Weimer makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
That one out to right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So one down for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 7.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that is out of play. One out, bases empty. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Kyle Isbell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings and misses, struck him out. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Marsh back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Check swing, no appeal. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Perez gets it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Isbell sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman.
Boston, David Hamilton flied to left his first time. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Swings through that one above the zone.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on top.
So now 1-2. That's to third. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the last of the third. And here is Joey Wiemer. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that
The
one can be
left
tough to
fielder,
get in the air.
number
Good
44,
downward break on that one.
Blanco.
So the Royals batting order turns over. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jonathan India at the plate. Inside, just missed.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, boys. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And first offering is fouled off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Witt around second. Now a relay to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Salvi steps into the box now. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. The throw in. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one the other way. Whips it to Casas. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rafael Devers. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Red
0-1.
Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And Devers hits that one. Isbell. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
Now
Bregman.
it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Abreu checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round. And he chases that one. And now 2 gone.
The batter, number
So
10.
first and second with 2 outs.
Trevor
Here's Trevor Story now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Out to center, and that is that. Boston strands a pair. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
up,
check out the latest
Royals,
news from around the
second
league.
baseman, Michael Massey.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he hasn't
0-1.
quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I was always told
No
it's
ball, 2
hard to
strikes.
take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter,
Now
but the
back,
pitcher
the
will take that
designated
all
hitter,
day long.
Hunter.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Renfroe
Nope, that's
takes
a ball.
slow second trip to the plate in this one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
the center fielder.
2 outs,
number
base is
28.
empty. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike. That clips a corner. Pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Boston.
Man at first, at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. 0-for-1 so far.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swung on, looped into center. Nice grab.
Now batting, left fielder, Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0-for-2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red
Now
Sox,
the number 2 hitter,
baseman,
David Hamilton. That misses the zone. 1-0. Wong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing at a ball lifted to center field, and that's the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Weimer.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking.
Oh,
They have
that's
5
down.
extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Tyrone Blanco. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Abreu settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
2 down, base is empty.
India.
Now the third baseman, Jonathan India. He's already homered in this game. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And he pumps it a strike. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
I don't
One
think he
ball,
was
2
trying to
strikes,
miss
count.
by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Devers at the plate. Marsh back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Devers in his 8th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bullpen action for the Royals. Hunter Harvey getting ready to go. Stratton getting cranked up as well. That's off the mark. Ball 2. That one
3 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Isbell going back, and it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
The third baseman,
And that
number 2,
hit carries a
Alex
little extra meaning, Boog.
Bregman.
It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bregman, the next to hit. Smash to the left side. Witt over to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
that's
keeping
the
the
first
ball
baseman,
out of the air.
Tristan
Lets the defense work behind him with
Casas.
another ground ball. Good execution.
Tristan Casas now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. And strike 2.
And it really looks like these
No
hitters
ball,
have
2
been
strikes.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to
Ball
one
in.
velocity and stay there.
Man at second. Outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So a man aboard. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. That missed inside. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now. There's a strike in the knees. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two on, 2 outs. That's out to center field. Isbell makes the catch, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
There's a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. And it was the homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And it's fouled away.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Way high.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Has grounded out a couple of times. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Fought off foul. And that
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching for the
So the
Royals.
Royals bring on a new arm, Hunter
Number
Harvey.
56.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Hunter Harvey.
And here's the catcher,
Leading off
Connor
the
Wong.
backstop, the catcher, Connor Wong.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Cold night like
0-1.
tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so
strikes.
off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missing
That's
there.
inside.
And a count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's off the
That's off the
inside
plate.
corner. And the count is 2-2. Swings over the top of that one. Perez on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So up next, Cedar Rafaela. First
No,
pitch,
that's
and
down.
he just misses. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the
1-1.
split.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Right through there for a strike. One and two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now that
benefits, the
left fielder,
advantages of
Duran.
relievers who can come in
Duran.
and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Duran at the plate with
0-1's the
2
count.
away. Swings through that one. And it's even up.
Outside.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Blanco brings it in with a nice running grab. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Bernardino. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So digging in,
leading
Michael
up for
Massey.
the Royals, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
And takes low for ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Not
2
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
And a count 2-1. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That clips the corner. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Ball two.
And foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Line drive, Hamilton. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Stratton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Witt. And he makes the catch. One down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hamilton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out. Runner at second. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Abreu stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Action in the pen down there. Carlos Hernandez appears to be getting loose. And there's a foul ball. That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1-2 here. Cut on and missed, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Liam Hendricks.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Weimer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 44.
Tyrone Blanco steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Lifted in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
India.
Jonathan India will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up left side. Bregman is under it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Harrison in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Wong, the next to hit, takes outside. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Whip snags it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and this should do it. Massey. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling with you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Make it everything my fault, but you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't getting love. Okay, Mr. Misfit.